This music reminds me of Pokemon Coliseum. Anyway, we're back. Digimon World Data Squad. So the only reason, well, a couple reasons, but the reason I stopped this one was because Cyber Sleuth came out. That's it. This was the one I was playing. I don't think it's mechanic-wise, it's an okay game. Story-wise, I think it's annoying, but that's just because I don't like the English voice cast for Data Squad. I don't think they did nearly as good of a job. Also, Data Squad compared to which place am I going? I think Digital Dungeon, maybe. I've definitely been to these other places. Did I finish Liveless Island? Yes. Okay. Digital Dungeon it is. Yeah, I was doing this sporadically just because I was trying to play other games. There's a lot of grinding in this game. So I was trying not to play it. But, I don't know. In terms of Digimon games compared to some of the other ones I have, it's not the worst. Although this does seem like a pretty big ripoff of the Mirage Museum, which you've already been to. Alright. What's my team looking like? So we got a up against the Psychmon. That, of course, got jump on it. Mirage Galgamon. I like it. Who else am I using? I don't... Oh, okay. So I've got, got a Garamon. So that means I'm using Falcomon. Did I unlock Renamon yet? I don't know. If I did, I should be using Renamon. Oh, what's this? I have Digivolution already. Oof. Guess we better pick this one. I mean, what could it be? Assuming I don't kill him right here. Yep. Fucking... God damn it. God damn it! So, I think Marcus, not Masaru, is, because they're different people, that's why. That's how I justify it in my head. I think his strength is based on the strength of, Agumon. So he can do comparable damage. Like, it's pretty close to some of the other Digimon. You know, when he needs to. I don't know. This place is very confusing. I don't like it. It's like a dungeon, but like digitized of some sort. Oh, fuck me. Just went to put my hand and move my my chair, and it like pinched me. All right. First off, I want to say one of the things that this game does do right is they get Starmon's design fucking perfect. This is one of the best parts of this game, and it's that Starmon stands perfectly still, except for his like billing behind him. Like you can see him sort of moving. But he just holds that pose until he attacks, and that's amazing. It really gave me an appreciation for Starmon. I am gonna be in trouble because I don't know if I can, if I'm gonna be able to level, or if I'm gonna be able to Digivolve, because Marcus is gonna keep punching them to death. Oh well, I guess we'll never know what Digivolve I have. All right, don't kill him. Come on. Alright, good. Oh god, I hate this voice so much. I do wonder what this is. I'm kidding. I know exactly what it is. Unless it's not what I think it is. Oh, baby. So, after the last part... Okay, first of all, Doramon Killer is Dramon Killer. God, I hate this game. This is why I hate this game. Subtle differences like this. It's like they don't even care. So yeah, after the last part, I think I streamed the last one. Great fire. Fucking... Fuck you. Ugh. The worst. After the last part, I went and I grinded out the requirements for War Greymon, which were not easy. Not even a little bit. just to prove it to myself and you how uneasy it was. It was... Let me look at the requirements again. I think so this is... Greymon, then straight to War Greymon, which we've already talked about. I had to kill 25 of each type of Digimon, so 25 dragons, 25 nature, 25 jungle, Metal Empire, Deep Savers, I forget what it's called, Deep Dive, whatever, Winged, Virus Buster, and Nightmare Soldier. Not easy at all. I was just grinding it because really I didn't really have that much to do. What are the requirements for? I have a mystery requirement, which means story-based. Defeat 300 Digimon, 50 chest, defeat so many of those. Well, that's possible. And then X-War Greymon. I have the X antibody, which I do. I think I got that from talking to Salmon, so that's good. Levels at least 40. We'll get there. Guard 25 plus times, escape 5 times. That can be easily grinded out. And then there's the story one. That's not bad. Yeah, so... Got War Greymon. Alright, that's the end of this Let's Play. That is the highest this is going to go. So this is all... Actually, did I unlock Renamon yet? Let me look. No, I don't think so. Also, I can't seem to exit this menu. Battle members. No, okay. So, spoiler. You can unlock Renamon. You can unlock someone else too. But, God, I hate this. I don't know what's what. I can't tell what's a dead end or what's just like a poorly designed like transfer to a next area. My hand still really hurts from pinching it too. I think I like, well, I don't know, this game plays similar to Cyber Sleuth in that I have to basically just vamp for the entire length of it, which I'm never a fan of. It's always annoying. I still don't like how slow my War Greymon is. The other ones are faster, but they deal no damage. It's just, I don't like it. It's too predictable, is a way to put it. It's like, how do I'm trying to put it into words. It's kind of like the DPS tank healer type thing, where it's like you have a tank who grabs the enemy's attention, you have the DPS who does the most damage, and you have the healer who keeps them all alive. I've never liked that in RPGs. In an MMO it works because, for obvious reasons, because each one is player controlled. But I don't like that idea. Whenever a Final Fantasy game gives me the option to customize, I have no fucking idea where I'm going, by the way. Whenever a Final Fantasy game gives me the option to customize, I try to go as much, like just 3 TPS, just maybe one that's capable of some healing, but I try to do it because I like to maximize damage, and just make the random battles go as fast as possible. At least I got Gold Numemon down. Did Gold Numemon make it into Cyber Sleuth? I think he did. It's worth mentioning, because this is the first video I've recorded since the news came out, and I'm sure people are going to fucking ask me about it. I'm saying this barely. I'm actually really excited about this. Digimon Next Order got announced. Oh, so that was an automatic KO. That's pretty cool. So Digimon Next Order got announced outside of into the West. I don't know. I'm being careful with my words because I know it was announced for America, but I don't know if it was announced for the UK and surrounding countries for Europe. I think it's called. I think it's what the continent's called. I don't want to fly. I only paid attention to the American part. Oh, typical American. So I don't know if it was slated for release in Europe. I would imagine so, but no promises. It's yeah, I'm really excited for that because Digimon Next Order is like a true, from everything I've heard. I try to avoid stuff like this, like I did with Cyber Sleuth and I did with Next Order, but unless it's coming to the US, I try to not look at it at all because I don't want to know what I'm missing, if that makes sense. Like, I know next to nothing about Digimon Adventure because it's never come over here, other than it follows the story of like the original Digimon Adventure, except you can use like different Digimon. You can level them up to Mega. I didn't look further than that because I don't think we're going to get it here, so I don't want to like psych myself up for something that I'll never see. I'm very cautious about games like that. Like, how do I put it? Oh wow, I keep getting that one-hit KO. Like, Digimon World redigitized Decode, which the same translation group that worked on redigitize is working on, the one for 3DS. I'm still not looking into the game because while I have every confidence that they will release it at some point, I don't want to like hype myself up until then because it's probably going to be years away still, if that. So it's one of those things where it's like I'm very cautious about stuff like that. I've said it before. I don't watch trailers. Which is a bold-faced lie recently because I've watched like 3 trailers for 3 different games in the last week. Fucking like just breaking my own rules. I can talk about this in a second, but anyway, I try to be more cautious. And Next Order, there was a part of me that didn't think it was going to come over. You know, I'm optimistic, but like realistic, if that makes sense. So like I didn't look at it. I know you have 2 Digimon, and it plays like a real Digimon World game. So like Digimon World 1, redigitize, decode. It doesn't play like RPG style, like Cyber Sleuth or Digimon World 3. Don't get me wrong, I like any Digimon game as long as it doesn't get super fucking repetitive, or if it's not a broken ass piece of shit that it's not. Let me correct myself. I like any Digimon game that follows either basic RPG rules or it has its own system. What I don't like is bullshit like Digimon World 4 or Digimon Racing, where it's like they clearly just slap Digimon skins on it. It has nothing to do with Digimon at all. I don't like stuff like that. But, you know, let me just reiterate. I'm just really excited for Next Order. I'm still not going to look into anything. So if people ask me like what I'm most excited about, I couldn't answer that. I'm just I'm just happy it's coming over. I'm not going to look into it still because I want to be pleasantly surprised when it comes out. Obviously, this question goes without saying, but obviously I'm going to do a Let's Play in it or streaming, depending what I what I decide it's better for. More than likely will be a Let's Play. So that means that Digimon World 4 and Digimon World Data Squad and Digimon World DS will continue to get pushed away. Well, probably play them for a little bit, because I'm sure I'll finish Cyber Sleuth before Next Order comes out. If I don't, then I will drop Cyber Sleuth like it's hot, just because Next Order will actually be hot, and because I'm taking the excuse. I'm taking any chance to stop playing. No, I mean, I still like Cyber Sleuth, but it's like I'm only playing it because it's the most recent Digimon game, and because I do want to finish it. But if say I'm like doing side quests in it and like Next Order comes out, then I'll be done. I don't actually know when the release date for it is. I assume it's going to be early next year, like it was with oh wow, Poison carries between battle? That's not good. I should watch that. I assume it's going to be early next year like Cyber Sleuth was, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't watch the trailer. I just heard that it was getting released. I should look at this. That's mildly important. Also, I uploaded Dragon Quest VIII Part 7 and I forgot to publish it, so this is me publishing it right now. That's how now you can date this video. Alright, that's done. That's out there. Now let's Digimon Next Order PS4. It just says in 2017. This is from Polygon, so take it with a grain of salt. Early 2017 from Gematsu, Kotaku, but not on Vita. That I can talk about. So it's not announced for Vita. It's only announced for PS4, which is kind of silly. Company also plans to include 12 new playable Digimon, including Marine Angemon, Ice Devimon, and Boltmon. Those are some weird ones to like go with. It does just say early 2017. It doesn't say better game balance. The developer explained, essentially making the console port more difficult than the Vita original. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I played most of Cyber Sleuth on hard, so I guess that won't be too bad. Yeah, So probably be. I doubt February. That's too optimistic. Maybe April. Although the game's done, all they have to do is kind of rework it a little bit, add Digimon and what else? And just like put all the English shit in it. So I don't know. We'll see. I should mention something else. 2 hours from now is the American premiere of Digimon Tri. I know it's going to be in theaters tonight. Only reason I didn't go to see it was because the theater closest to me that was playing it, I could either go to Boston, which I don't want to do, not unless it's like a day trip or I'm going with someone else. There's a theater that was sort of close to it. It's close to where I live, but not close to my campus, if that makes sense. Like, if it was on a Friday, then I could have just gone home early, and then like I would have driven to the theater, seen it, and just gone back home. But it's pretty far from my campus, so I decided, I really thought hard about it, but I'm not going to make the trip out there. So if you did watch it, I'm sure I'll be hearing about it tomorrow when I stream, but let me know how it was, anyone who saw it. I saw a little clip, and it was like a little clip, like Joshua said, had like a couple lines, like one or two, and it seemed pretty nostalgic, so I'm interested, but you know, I'm gonna wait until it's either on Blu-ray or it's on Crunchyroll or something, and then I'll find it that way. Someone said Crunchyroll doesn't do dubbed anime. I'll find it somewhere online. If they release the Blu-ray, then it will be online. But yeah, I toyed with the idea of going. I hadn't thought about it for a really long time. It's what it comes down to is there was only one showing at 7, and it was on a Thursday. It's like I have class on Thursday, and I need to record a bunch of videos, so I took the smart decision and said no. Even though I don't have any class tomorrow, I don't want to go home early. All my consoles and shit are here. I'd like to stay here as long as possible before work. Really should heal his poison. He's going to die. Actually, I wonder if I have a support that cures poison. I don't think so. So clear panic. Just use an item. I'm sure I have some sort of antidote. Cure all abnormal status. Oh, that works. Clear poison. 17. Forget, when do they heal? When they level up? Is that far away? Do I actually have to like put an effort here? Do I have to pay attention? I don't wanna. Alright. Just work on attacking, I guess. So the trailers I did watch, I don't know if it was actually 3. I know I watched 2 trailers this week. I watched the new 2.8 trailer, which shows new footage from the Birth by Sleep like spin-off thing with just Aqua, which I'm like at maximum hype for, and I'm not okay with. This is why I don't watch trailers. I needed to come out now, and they announced that it was getting delayed until like January 26th, which is right when I come back to school for my second semester, which, not okay. I would have much rather... Okay, see, that bothers me. Friendly fire is like it's meant to be attack your own team, so you can trigger interrupts. Anyway, so I watched that. Dream Drop Distance in 3D looks really good. Dream Drop isn't my favorite Kingdom Hearts. Can you stop? Like you're gonna flee like a little bitch. Just fucking, I'll heal you. Calm down. Store HP 60%. I'll take that. I've got a... Oh, fucking... Why would it... Why is it doing this to me? Guess I'm healing with you. It's a waste of a good item. Oh, but now it automatically... What the... This fucking game. Yeah, so Dream Drop Distance looks good. I'll platinum it because it's on PS4 and because it's a Kingdom Hearts game. I really wanted to go back and play Birth by Sleep, but now that I've platinumed it, the only way I'm going to go back to it, at least in the near future, is if I do a Let's Play of it. And I'm going to finish Kingdom Hearts 2 before I do that. Some people have shown some interest in Birth by Sleep, so that will be like the next like logical move. And then they have the Kingdom Hearts Unchained backstory. I forget what they called it. Back cover, I think they called it, which is this like the super prequel. Like it's like way before Birth by Sleep, and it kind of talks about the Keyblade Wars, which is where the last level in Birth by Sleep comes from, and where I think it might show how Xehanort becomes Xehanort, but I'm not sure. But I'm excited. I'm for the first time I'm actually excited about all 3 parts, because all of the Kingdom Hearts collections have come with 2 games and a movie of sorts, and I've never been excited about the movie because for the first game it came with 358/2, which I didn't need a movie. I played the game. Although it came with Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 1. I was excited to play Kingdom Hearts 1 again. It's not my favorite, but it was still fun to play on PS3. And it was fun to do the Let's Play in it. But, oh, I can Digivolve again. Well, I might as well. Well, it doesn't matter, because if I try, I'll just end up killing it. But, yeah, so it came with Kingdom Hearts 1, Unchained, Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, and then it came with the movie for 358/2. So overall, not a really great collection, in my opinion. That's what I thought at first. Chain of Memories still isn't like a great game. If you can get used to the cards, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but got a pretty high learning curve. What if I should go that other way? Should that lead to a dead end? Try again. But Riku's story in it's pretty good, because you can basically just ignore the cards. Like, you don't have to. It like gives you a pre-made deck, so you don't have to do anything. But unfortunately, in order to get to that, you have to beat Sora's story. So the story-wise, it's not important except for Riku's story. So that's why it's not overall a great game. Like, even if you get past the shitty mechanics with the cards, it's not like the story's not worth it. It's just like, it would have been good as like, it's good as like a preview to Kingdom Hearts 2, but if you've already played Kingdom Hearts 2, there's no reason to play it, unless you like really want that like backstory. And then, but so after, what I was trying to say is for Chain of Memories, there's some like bonus cards, which this is only if you're like really end game in the game. If you play the whole movie for 358/2, then you unlock a bunch of bonus cards in the actual game, which is a cool mechanic. I like when things connect like that. But so I rewatched it because you need those cards for the platinum. Let's try the Digisoul. Let's see what he turns into. This is not going to go well for me because there's no way it's as strong as Wargreymon. Oh, and I killed it. Shit. I wish it would have targeted the Tailmon. Or Black Gajamon, I'm sorry. So yeah, it forced me to watch 358/2, but they did the movie pretty well. It wasn't like a selling point for me, but if it's someone who's new to the series, then that's definitely like a good way to... Because the story in 358/2 is actually really good. So if that's your only way to see it, it's still a really good way to see it in HD and stuff like that. I enjoyed the afternoon I took to watch it, so I don't mind it. But overall, I wasn't like excited ahead of time. I was like, oh, I'll get it because I want Kingdom Hearts 1. But then the second collection, god damn it, I killed it again. The second collection came with 2 Birth by Sleep, which are both probably my favorite Kingdom Hearts games. And then the movie was Recoded, which... Not a great game. The story is literally pointless. Like, all it is, the entire story could be skipped if you just, like, say, oh, this leads into Dream Drop Distance. It explains it explains the beginning plot of Dream Drop Distance. Give you, like, a sneak peek into it. Utterly pointless. Alright, I officially have no idea where I'm supposed to go. This is not good. Is this even the place I'm supposed to be? Fuck. God, I'm like 24 minutes in. I have no idea. So, what was I going to say? But now, so moving on to the 2.8 collection. Dream Drop Distance, not my favorite, but I think, if anything, it was because of the 3DS. Playing with a controller, I might enjoy it more. Just because a lot of the to be really good at the game, it required you to like be pretty dexterous, like press a lot of buttons at once, aim in certain directions and stuff. You know, just basically, I think it would have been a lot better with a controller. So the fact that I can now play it with a controller, I'm pretty excited for. So we'll see. I'm optimistic, is what I should say about it. And then I'm excited for Aqua's part, like way more than anything. Birth by Sleep is my favorite Kingdom Hearts. Maybe tied with 2, but like it's up there. So I'm excited for that. Plus it's going to lead right into 3. So I think anyone who's interested in Kingdom Hearts 3 should absolutely play that part. And then the story for Unchained, like from what little I've played on the actual phone game, the story's pretty good when it does the main story. Like when you go to different worlds like Alice in Wonderland or Agrabah or the Dwarven Woodlands. Oh, I got Starmon. Cool. I can be my own Starmon now. When it's like the world stories, it sucks because like the regular Kingdom Hearts, sometimes the stories just aren't interesting enough. But when it's like the main story in like Daybreak Town, where it's like the actual plot, it's pretty good. So I'm actually excited for all 3 for the first time. I don't know if all 3 are going to be that good. Like technically, Point 2, I think it's called, the one with Aqua, is pretty short. I think it's multiple worlds, which was surprising. I thought it was going to be like a quick like hour-long demo, but it does look fairly long. I remember hearing in an interview, I think, that Tetsuya Nomura like set out to make it like a quick little thing and ended up making it like bigger than he intended, which is a good surprise. Usually it's the opposite. And then the story for that is going to be good, and then Dream Touches. And so, you know, at least I've got 2 games and a pretty good movie, I'm hoping. So I'm really excited for it. I'm kind of bummed that it got delayed, but if they delayed it, I assume it's for a good... Oh, you know what? It's not for a good reason. I forgot about this. So the reason they said it was going to be delayed was because the potential voice actor strike. They said, because I guess I did not research this, and I should have, but I guess there's a potential voice actor strike that's brewing, which I thought there was one before. Because there was... when Persona 4 was originally released, there was like a couple of the voice actors in it were better. Like when it was released on PS2, this is the only reason I know about the voice actor strike, including Dave Wittenberg, who's the voice of Kakashi. He voiced one of the characters, and when it came to Persona 4 Golden, I think, which was the Vita version, came out a few years later, I don't think he was able to reprise his role because I think either it was part of a union thing, or I don't know the full story of it. Someone can correct me in the comments, but I think there was a voice actor strike that resulted in a union. I don't know why they're striking now. I will blatantly admit I do not have all the facts, but that is what I heard was the reason for their delay. So it sucks, but you know, it's only like by a month, so it could be worse. Again, I'll be back in school by then, and it'll be like right when I start, so it'll be like a perfect chance to start playing. And then I looked, I guess, and I was looking at the other trailer I watched was the Dragon Quest Builders trailer, just because I kind of wanted to confirm what I already knew, and that it's basically Minecraft with Dragon Quest, but with like Terraria elements too. So like obviously, or not obviously, but everything's built with blocks. There's a lot. They focus more on monster fighting, I think, to the point where I think if you advance the main story, that's another thing. There's an actual story, unlike those 2 games. Oh, Terraria has a story. No, shut up. If you advance the story enough, monsters will start attacking your base. And there's like bosses in the game too. More than one. Like there's like 2 in Minecraft. I don't know about Terraria. Terraria has a bunch, I think, actually. But I really know very minimal about Terraria. So if I start spouting off on it and I'm wrong, someone can correct me in the comments. But yeah, it looked pretty cool. It was pandering as shit. Like, it seemed like they were targeting a slightly lower audience, which I guess Minecraft is too, so I don't know. Reserve my judgment there, but why am I still Starmon? Why have I let this happen? And then I'm trying to think. So I watched that. It looks really good. And then I found out that got delayed from September to like halfway through October. I'm like, God damn it. What? Why are all my games getting delayed? I don't know. I literally don't know what the next game like I'm like excited to play is, because I don't know what's left. I was excited when Final Fantasy 15 was at the end of this month, but now it's pushed back to like November, which again, if you have to push back a game to fix something or to like make a better quality game, then fine. But I mean, pushing back Kingdom Hearts for the like a voice actor thing, that kind of sucks. Because to me, and this is not saying anything about the plight of voice actors, I hope they get everything they ask for, because voice acting is a pretty important job. But to me, that's not like a development thing. Or it is technically, but it's like, that's not like a good enough reason for me. But again, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do, so. Hope they get it sorted out, everything like that. What else? Dragon Quest Builders, I really don't remember. I know Deus Ex was the first game, and that came out, I think, a week early. I really don't know what else I want to buy. Wow. This is weird. I fought Starmon in the beginning, turned into a Starmon, fought Gold Numemon, now turned into a Gold Numemon. I wonder how that happened. I wonder what requirement I met to do that. Also, it's really tempting to not make that the thumbnail instead of Wargreymon. I don't know. I'm really trying to think hard about this, though. There were definitely a bunch of games I was interested in this year. I know Persona 5 is delayed until Valentine's Day. Why did he turn into Numemon after Gold Numemon? Oh, that's Garamon. Alright, fair enough. Still feel like you should have come first, but whatever. Got any Digivolves left? No? Great. Fucking attack name was... One of the attack names was Hyper Smell. That is clearly a shit. I'm trying to think of what... I really can't think of any game. I'm sure if I looked at a list, I'd be like, oh, I was interested in that still. I know Carlos has harassed me saying like I need to play Uncharted 4 still. But that honestly wasn't one of my like games I was looking out for this year. Ratchet & Clank, Cyber Sleuth both came out this year. Now I'm just starting to think of like what game of the year would be. Ratchet & Clank was really, really good. A little bit short though. Cyber Sleuth is pretty good, but I think I might have just liked that it was a Digimon game. I don't know if it's like a really good game on its own. Oh my god, where am I going? Hate this. I need to like follow a guide or something because I have no idea where I am. If I went left this time. I forgot to change my Digivolutions again. It's like the second I get out of battle, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Alright, I'll fucking go to GameInformer.com to look at this. January, no, don't fucking give me all the way back to January, fuck you. That terribly timed, terribly voice acted thing, okay. September, the Bioshock collection. Oh, cool! Oh shit, I gotta buy both of those. Well, hang on, when did this article come out? Because that said that those should have been out last Tuesday. There's no way though, right? It said that Dead Rising 2 and 3. No, Dead Rising 2, and Off the Record all came to PS4, but I don't believe them. I'll buy that like right after. Oh my god, did it come out? Holy shit. I gotta buy that like instantly. I fucking love Dead Rising. Shit. What else? Psychopass for Vita's coming out. I should move while I do this. I can read and go in menus. Dragon Quest 7 for 3DS. No thank you. Interested, but not enough. I'm so done with my 3DS. Okay, that's good. I don't know. It might have been an improvement for Falcomon, to be honest. Yatagaramon's pretty good. Oop, I'm almost there here. What do I need to do? Can I grind it out? Defeat 3 Mega Digimon. Not yet. Level is 27. That's going to come with time. Okay. Can't get that yet. I don't have the Digi-Egg required. Get the different... I can get... That's Platinum Numemon. Escape 10 times. That's all stat stuff. I need open treasure chest. That's all luck based. That's Tsukaimon. What do I need for Tsukaimon? Defeated 5 Virus Buster Digimon. That's actually pretty easy. I'm surprised I don't have it. Ooh, what do I need for you? Obtained open 50 plus treasure chests. Not gonna happen for a while. Your Digivolutions kind of suck, Falcomon. Defeat 5 plus Deep Sea Digimon. Oh, that's it for that one. That's kind of cool. And then Waymon. And then what looks like Neptunemon. Not even close to Waymon though, which is more important to me. Tylomon. No. And then Mega Seedramon, and then can't really tell what it is in that angle. I just assume Mega Seedramon or some variant. Man, I'm gonna have to like get rid of you as soon as possible. You just don't have a lot of prospects. Alright. Let's continue there. I like how I went to look up a guide to see how to get out of this place, and instead I'm looking at releases. That seems like something I would do. Oh, right. Oh, that's right. Someone pointed this out to me, and I'd completely forgotten, but XCOM 2 comes out to PS4 in like 2 weeks. Or, yeah, like 2 weeks. I'll pick that up. I don't have enough money for this stuff. I actually don't know if I have enough money to buy, what's it called? Dead Rising. I'm gonna have to look at the price. Because that'll definitely go on sale. Paper Mario for Wii U, no thank you. I've already bastardized one of my favorite series enough. You know, a lot of Battlefield 1, no thanks. Civilization 6, I didn't even know Civilization 6 was in development, let alone getting ready to release. Nabonga's Ambitions, Sphere of Influence, that's like a tactical type game, right? Like XCOM or Fire Emblem. I played the one that had Pokemon on the DS. I thought it was okay, but I didn't think it was like enough. Titanfall 2 on October 28th. I think that'll be my like 1 FPS of the year, so I'll buy that. Great, another chest. None of this has helped me. Final Fantasy 15, November 29th. Pokemon Sun and Moon, November 18th. I'm probably not going to get those. Watch Dogs 2. Still got to play Watch Dogs 1. Dishonored 2. Maybe. I'll wait till that goes on sale too. The new South Park game, not interested. I played the first one, it was fine, but I haven't really watched enough South Park since then to probably get like proper usage out of it. So probably won't buy that. I think I only bought the first one because it was like a drought. Like I had no games to play and it was released. So there are games that are confirmed 2016 but aren't no confirmed release date. So new Batman game. Elder Scrolls Legends. Oh, that's right. Skyrim Remastered's coming. I'll wait until that goes on sale because I played it on PS3 a lot. I will platinum it again. I like Skyrim, but I'm not like so interested that I'd buy it at like $60 or $40 even. Like I'd wait until it got beyond that. I don't see anything else I was really interested in. There's a few here and there, but I'm actually super excited about Dead Rising already being out. It's funny because I saw that Ray was streaming Dead Rising 1 on Xbox One, but I just assumed it was like backwards compatible or something. I didn't realize it was actually out. That's super cool. Yeah, I'll play that. I'll play the fuck out of that. I wonder if they improved the game mechanics at all, or if it's just like a straight remaster. Alright, I'm back. Actually, I'll take the free heal. Let's look at this again. Digimon World Data Squad. I spelled squad wrong. Digital Dungeon. Yep. Okay, I'm on Game Facts now. Okay, Digimon World, Digital Dungeon. Basement 1, follow all the way to the end for a chest, go back into the door on the right, keep going through the room, follow the path to the left all the way to the end and enter the door and grab the chest, go back and take the path leading up, skip both the doors, follow the path to the end for a chest, go back into the closest door, to the teleporter. That's confusing as fuck. You're bad at writing guides. I'm trying to get to basement 3. I have to pee now too. It's not what I envisioned here. I already did a Let's Play like this in Mirage Dungeon or in Mirage Museum, and it looked exactly like this. I feel like I'm not making any progress. I'm very frustrated. There's another one where the battles just aren't fast enough. Like Digimon World 2 kind of suffers from this, where it's just like you're never over leveled enough where you can just like beat the basic enemies in one hit, which honestly, if you're playing an RPG, if you haven't run away and if you've fought enough enemies on that level, it should get to a certain point where you're strong enough where you can just start one-hitting enemies consistently. He said, as he saw, he had a Garmon one-hitted enemy. It should be consistent at certain points, and if it's not, that gets really annoying. Because nobody wants to have to take like 2 minutes for each fight. That just like drags it out. Again, like this game is fine, but it's like certain game mechanics just frustrate me. It's like I'm getting mad at the game, but I'm getting mad, but I'm not like angry at it. Okay. Alright, that's good. At least. Maybe if I start picking the attacks and start memorizing which one's the strongest, that'll help me out. But that's effort, and I don't want to put in effort. Damn, I hope Dead Rising isn't like super expensive. If it's $20, I'll grab it. I was thinking about grabbing Resident Evil 4. This is dumb, but the only reason I didn't grab it was because it doesn't have a platinum trophy. And I was just like, well, then you don't have my business. Like, there's no excuse for a full game like that to not have a platinum trophy. I ranted about it in some video. I don't know which video it was, but I ranted about it already. I'm not going to get into it again. It's just... how many enemies have we fought here? There's a lot of Blacktailmon. There's a lot of Tsukaimon, a lot of Psychmon. A lot of Numamon. Goldumon. Occasional Starmon. Just repeating over and over. Ugh, God. See, this is... like, even Cyber Sleuth is better than this. To an extent. Cyber Sleuth I still have to, like, pay attention to. The, like, regular attack in Cyber Sleuth is fucking useless. And will not kill anyone. But at least, you know, I can sort of not pay attention. Alright. You know what? I hope the Dead Rising 1 trophies aren't the same as they were on 360. Because I never completed Dead Rising on 360, just because it looked really hard. I got pretty close. I think I got like 700 points. And I got the Mega Buster, which is, let's be real, the most important part of Dead Rising. Oh, that's true. I can do that like as the first thing. I can just like, immediately start a game, go in, and then just like drive around, murder zombies for an extended period of time. I think, yeah, they made it in Dead Rising 1 where if you didn't do the main story, then it would say like the case went cold, and then you would still like have to live out the time limit. And because I know a lot of people didn't like Dead Rising because of the time limit. It's like you have 72 hours to in-game hours to do everything in the game. I actually like that kind of stuff. I like having a time limit to work against, so it's like it's easier to schedule things, if that makes sense. It's like you can just kind of like gauge your progress on like what part you're at or what hour you're at and what part in the story you're at. Plus, if you do everything right in that game, like if you can finish missions quickly, and then you just have leftover time where it's like you go and save some people running around, and there are some points where there's just no civilians in the mall. There's only a few of them. Like there's none that you like need to save, and you can just kind of like fuck around. I like that. It's one of my favorite games on 360. I think it was one of the first ones I bought, and one of the only ones I like still keep. I think I have it digitally now, but if I didn't, I would absolutely have a physical copy of it. And Dead Rising 2 I platinumed on PS4 or PS3. Don't know if I could do it on PS4 because the whole point of Dead Rising 2 was I had to drag Carlos. Like my last trophy for it was a co-op trophy, and I had to drag Carlos through the entire game. And he said that I ruined the story for him because he didn't understand that Dead Rising is supposed to be like camp. Alright, so I'm on 2. Left path, to the door for a chest, leave and head right and up. Right, up. And go to the path leading right. Following the path to the next room, skip past the door and open the chest in the corner. Follow the path and head to the right. The next teleporter. Alright, I can do that. Yeah. And then what else? XCOM 2's coming out. At $60, I don't know if I'll be able to grab that one. I do not have a lot of spare cash right now. Very strained. Trying to pay rent while going to school and only working 2 days a week is not very easy. Yeah, I'll look at it though. So there are a couple of games I'm interested in, and plus I've still got some games I'm grinding in. I'm grinding in One Piece Pirate Warriors 1. Pirate Warriors 2 is I'm still just like playing for like normal, so I'm sure there'll be some trophies to mop up after that, but for now, okay, wait. Leave and head right and up. Go to the path leading right. Keep following the path to the next room. Skip past the door, but just follow the path and head right to the teleporter. But follow the path this time. Okay, that does not help me. Oh, okay. You know what? I think I missed this path to the right before. That might have been what I did here. Okay, I now see the error of my ways. God, it's the whole. Oh no. The paragraph for Basement 3, which is the next level, looks even longer. Okay. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think. This is not how long I thought this part would be. I should have thought it would be this long. I should have streamed it or something. But I'm gonna save my stream next week, or I'm sorry, save the stream for Digimon Week is gonna be Digimon World 4, because God, if there's one game I don't want to let's play, it's that game. Like goddamn, I would do anything to not have to play it, let alone play it alone. I said alone twice. That's weird. I can talk about what I've been watching. While grinding One Piece, I was watching 8 out of 10 Cats. Finally found some playlists for the newer seasons. I didn't realize this, but there hasn't been. I think in last year and this year there hasn't been any seasons of 8 out of 10 Cats because they've been doing 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's British panel shows where they, in 8 out of 10 Cats they just like review the week and then and kind of make jokes and shit. I like it. I think British panel shows are something I don't think they could get away with in America just because it just, I don't know, it's maybe on Comedy Central. I think there's a couple on Comedy Central. Wasn't that the one, it was like After Dark? Wasn't that the one that Chris Hardwick, is it Chris Hardwick I'm thinking of? The dude from The Nerdist, didn't he sort of host one like that? Okay. I don't know which one of these is the chest room and which one of these leads to the actual teleporter. Oh my god, my 50 minutes. Ugh, I hate this. Right. It's totally worth getting an escape up. What a worthless item. Why would I need that when there's items that guarantee escape? What else was I gonna say? So yeah, I've been watching 8 out of 10 Cats. It's funny. I like Jimmy Carr. My favorite episode of 8 out of 10 Cats, hands down, and I think it's everyone's favorite episode, is the one where it's the week where his tax scandal breaks, where Jimmy Carr himself's comes out that he was paying like 1% tax and like putting his money in a different putting it in Jersey. I don't know if Jersey is a part of England or not. Anyway, it was like a tax haven / scheme / it was perfectly legal. It was just like frowned upon, I guess. And it came out and it was like just all of the normal panelists and everyone was just ripping into him. And usually Jimmy Carr is the kind of comedian who's like, he's probably the best comedian. I watch a lot of stand-up. He's probably the best at dealing with hecklers. Like anyone who like has a comment, he like instantly has something to say back to them. Okay, that's not... What attack command became invalid? What do they do to me? But he's like really... Oh, fucking altogether it's invalid? What a bullshit move. Yeah, he's probably one of the quickest ones. So like whenever people try to come at him during like a normal like 8 out of 10 Cats show or whatever, the normal like show he's on, because he hosts a lot of shows. He like always has something to come back to him. So he's like always in like a position of power. And in that show he was just meek and just like saying, I made a mistake and I'm sorry, and he just like took everything everyone threw at him. And it was interesting. I liked the dynamic switch. Wow, there's a lot of HP. Although it's big, I mean, I should have expected that. Oh my god, this sucks. No, heck. Do that. Yeah, so I was watching 8 out of Cats does Countdown for a while, but that gets kind of old, because while Countdown has some pretty good appeal to it. By the way, if you don't know what Countdown is, just Google it. I'm not explaining Countdown. Or my UK viewers will fucking hate me. So just be like, how do you not know what Countdown is? I was watching that, and then there was specifically shows that were released during the summer that I purposely waited until I got back to school to start watching, just because I would have more time. So I've been watching the new season of American Dad, and I still stand by that American Dad is a ridiculously smart show, especially coming from like the same... There's a fly in my room, and this is like a... It's like a bug. It's impossible for bugs to get in this room. Like... You have to come, like, everything's, like, air's tight, air's sealed. Get out of here. Fucking, oh, God. This recording couldn't get worse. And return key, that's good. Oh, my God. Yeah, so I'm watching, I'm, like, halfway through, it's, like, season 9 or 10, whatever the one that came out this past summer. I'm really enjoying it. I still have 3 Naruto movies to watch. I think I'm going to wait until I'm home, because I have to bring my car home early on Saturday, because I got my car worked on, but it wasn't, how do I put it? It got worked on, but they still had to change the oil, but they didn't want to change the oil that week, because they were, like, fixing something with it. Like, they were replacing, like, an air filter, oil filter, I don't know cars. They were replacing something, and they didn't want to replace the oil, or they didn't want to change the oil until they made sure that whatever part was working. So I have to go back early on Saturday, and I don't want to at all. If it were up to me, I would leave here at like 6. I'd get to my house at like 9, and then leave to go to work at like 10. And then I'd be there for one day, and then that would be it. Alright, we got the next teleporter. So... Not excited about that. Work should be better. Oh god. I found out, so I don't know if I've talked about it yet. Last Saturday into Sunday night was fucking terrible. Go through the door, activate the green switch in the back. Okay, so I do have to go through the door. Last Saturday was really bad. It was busy right up, like I had a customer at the very least every 10 minutes, right up until 4 a.m., which I know a lot of retail jobs, it's like taken for granted. It's just normal to have like that many customers, like just like consistently, like, you know, steady, nonstop busy. That's not why I took this job. I specifically took it because that's not the case, and that it usually dies down, and I get a really long extended amount of time to just dick around and usually play video games and stuff like that. So the fact that it was busy straight until 4 a.m., I basically was busy till 4 a.m. I made coffee, which is one of my like daily things, and then at like 5 it picked up for the morning crowd. And then the reason people don't like working Saturday is A, because you don't get your Saturday night, and B, because you have to do the Sunday papers, which if you're under the age of like 40, maybe you don't know what a Sunday paper is. Touch it. That is clearly a blue switch. Oh, it's in the back. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to... Actually... Opening the green door closes the blue doors. Go through the newly opened doors and save if you wish. Continue to the next room. Take the path going up and enter the door for 2 chests. And Yushima. Continue to the left and activate the blue switch. Continue following the path. Go through the door and do not activate the green switch. Skip it, go get the chest in the back room, leave the room and take the right path heading up, grab the chest. On the right, continue going north. This time I really recommend saving the game. Upcoming boss is kind of hard. Right, keep that in mind. No, I should... No, they said activate the green one, so I'm going to activate green. Yeah, so it was just really busy Saturday. It was partly my fault because, like, in my head, I was like, okay, it's back to school, so even if the kids are, like, active, it should still quiet down. Like, tourists should be going home and stuff like that. Like, it should be a little more sleepier on Saturdays. I was just so wrong. And then I found out later it was because there was, like, 3 weddings in town. And it was just, like, drunk adult assholes all coming in from the different weddings. And I knew it as it was happening. Like, I barely got any kids, which is, like, what it's been most of this summer. It's just, like, kids staying up super late. I say kids, I mean, like, high school kids, like, college kids, stuff like that. Just, like, younger people. But it was just, like, all, like, adults and, like late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Drunk, belligerent. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this at all. You're all literally the worst. So it just sucked, like, really badly. Oh, right, so the Sunday paper, it's basically normally from, like, Monday through Saturday morning, all of those papers are delivered in those mornings. It's like we have a guy, he drops them off, you count how many are there, you make sure it matches up with the list, and that's that. I'll save after. And then, but on Sunday, you actually have, like, you get dropped off, the papers are dropped off to you, and you have to put them together. And it's literally the worst fucking thing in the world. I hate it so much. No, let me put it a different way. When it works, it's fine. Like, sometimes the delivery driver will drop off the papers early, like at 11 when my shift starts, or like at 2 or 1 or like midnight, and he'll drop off like part of them, and then, like, so you can put together, like, there's the inserts, and then there's like the middle parts. For us, it's the Boston Globe. So there's like the comics with like the ads and stuff, and you got to put those in like the Globe South. These are like the stories that, like, are already written. They're already, like, going out this like they were basically written like earlier in the week. And then there's the front page, the cover page, which is basically written the night before, along with the rest of the shit. Newspapers are, in general, are fucking stupid at this point, but whatever. I can tell you this, it's only old people buying them, so... Really would love to see them phase out when these people also phase out. I have a very big disdain for newspapers, but it's been so much worse lately, because it used to be where, like, he would bring it early, I'd put together those parts, and then when he brought in, like, the front page at, like, 5, I could quickly put them together, I could set them out, and then customers would come in and start buying them. Well, he's been a shithead lately, And like he brought them in early, which was like my sign where, oh, maybe it'll be okay, but it wasn't. Normally he'll just bring all of them in together at once, so I have to put together all 3 parts while customers are asking me, are these ready yet? And I'm like, no, leave me alone. Math going up into the door for 2 chests. All right, might as well. Yeah, so this asshole, my shift ends at 7. He came in at 6:40 with the papers, which, don't get me wrong, if he had come in at 7, it wouldn't have been my fault. I would just have to be like, he's late, and now I have to go home. It looks like the switches are the same as the ones at the Mirage Museum. Thanks, Yoshima. Basically, it's like a carbon copy of the fucking level. But, yeah, so if he had just come in at 7 or later, then it would have been my relief's problem, and they would have had to put it together. It's like 2 old ladies, but I don't give a fuck. Like, but because he came in at 6:40, it's now my problem, and I had to stay late to put them together. And I was just like so pissed. It was already a terrible night. I hated it so much. I was so mad at him because he was like trying to be glib about it, where he's just like, oh, just leave it for the old bags. They'll do some work. Ha 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 ha. I'll be like, they're not gonna let me leave. They're gonna bitch and moan until I finish it. I'm like, fuck you. So, that was not fun. That was less than or equal to bueno. It was just less than bueno. Not even equal to. What else? So that was Saturday to Sunday. Luckily, that was good though, because I have like a really thick futon mattress, and I brought it with me to school because the regular mattress they give here is not comfortable. But I also have like 2 like smaller ones and on my bed at home, so it's thinner than I'm used to, and all my pillows and blankets and shit are here, so I only have like a backup pillow and a backup blanket. Like it's a big comforter. It's too hot for the comforter. I had forgotten to bring like a change of clothes. I still have clothes at home, but I didn't have any shorts, so I was just like in my jeans. I'm just like, nah, this is annoying. I was just sleeping without jeans, but it was still like, it was just too hot, it was just an altogether like annoying weekend. And then, luckily, the next day went a lot better. Like I spent most of the day playing God of War. Like I got a good amount of sleep. I got like 7 hours. I woke up, played God of War for most of the time, watched some videos, ate dinner with my dad, or had some food with my dad. And then I went to work, and it pretty much died down around like 1, maybe like midnight. And I just played a lot of Ratchet & Clank 3, so Sunday was a lot better. But it was still like, God, Saturday sucked, and I really hope it's not like that again this week. I'm hoping it was because of weddings, and it wasn't. It was just a fluke. I've worked Saturdays before. I've worked Saturdays most of my job there, and it's not been that bad, but like, still silently hoping it's not. It just like mellows out. Alright. Blue switch. Alright, so I gotta follow the path now, which will probably lead down, and I gotta go straight past the save point. I'd imagine that's how it's gonna work. So that was my work week. It was not fun. Did not enjoy. What else? Yeah, so I was playing a lot of Ratchet & Clank 3 on Vita. I was thinking about it, and I still would like to do a Let's Play of that game. I think my current plan, and the only reason I can say it now, is because I just assume I'll have already done it by the time this video comes out. I think tomorrow I'm going to stream tomorrow in now time, not tomorrow in Let's Play time. So tomorrow, the 16th, not tomorrow, I'm not going to do math. Anyway, I'm talking about the 16th. I think I'm going to stream Ratchet & Clank, the PS4 version, just to try and, because I've never really streamed like a playthrough of a game like that. I've done certain games, but I've never like done a full stream playthrough of a game. And I want to try it. Maybe I'll end up liking streaming better than Let's Plays. Who knows? I could be a Spencer. No, I'm kidding. Nobody wants to be a Spencer. It's fine. We're like an hour in. He'll never hear me say that until someone comments and links it to him. And in that case, good. Come at me, Spencer. What do you want? Stream Lord. Lord of something, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so I want to play the Ratchet and Clank games because the whole theory behind my channel is that I like to play, or I play games that I know really well and that I really enjoy. So, you know, the Kingdom Hearts games, Final Fantasy X, the Digimon games, well, some of the Digimon games. So I should be playing Ratchet and Clank. I just don't know how entertaining it is to watch. I think it would be cool. Also, the fact that I can't really start another Let's Play series because I have a lot I need to finish. Still need to go back to Monster Rancher 4, Okami, Ape Escape 2. Just gotta work on finishing those before I start any new ones, because I don't like having series in limbo as much as, you know, I have in limbo. So I want to talk about this. So they replaced the I think I've talked about this in the video, but they replaced the curtains, or the blinds in all of the rooms in this building, and now it's like this big, like, shade, but you can sort of see through the shade, so it's like people can't see in, but you can see out, because like the sun like reflects off it. I don't know if they work at night. I really haven't tested it, and I should have. But yeah, it works. So like you can see out, and that's fine. But I think when they designed that, they forgot the other part of shades, like the other important reason that people have shades, and that's sometimes the sun glares right in your fucking eyes. And for the past like hour, I've been staring like half at the sun, half at my TV screen, because I could just, like, again, I could see outside perfectly, and that includes the sun that's setting directly across my window. So yeah, I think it's from like 4:30 to 6:30. The sun is just like there in the sky, and I hate it. I'm like, this is why I used to keep my blinds closed, so that I wouldn't be staring right at it. Campus don't give a fuck. Like, in theory, the shades are nice. I wish you could make them darker somehow, so they can completely block out the sun. But I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for some arrows to block out the sun. I don't even get that reference. I think it's the Lord of the Rings thing, and I've never watched Lord of the Rings, so I can't really comment on that. Also, the more I look at Wargreymon, the more I'm annoyed at his posture, because that is not a good way to carry himself. Like, he's just like hunched over, looks smaller than he is. I don't like it. I feel like they've done a disservice, because they're like, oh, you didn't want Wargreymon, you wanted Shine Greymon, right? Because this is Season 5. It's like, no, I like Wargreymon. Give me Wargreymon. Okay. Oh my god. I would be done with this half an hour ago if the encounter rate on this wasn't so high. It's just like, why? I can't even take 2 steps. Game, why are you fighting so hard to not make me enjoy you? I am well aware that we're an hour and 8 minutes into this video, and it's going to keep fucking going. And it's going to remind you guys why I either stream this game, or, you know, I kind of hold off on it because all the parts are super fucking long. And plus, the way I do Let's Plays, I can't really, like, cut off, like, halfway through. If I had made it to that save point a little earlier, then maybe I could have cut it off, but mostly because since this is part of Digimon Week, you know, I might as well make it a longer video, because if I cut it off halfway through the dungeon, let's be realistic, I'm not coming back to this game for a while. Not for months. Not until I at least finish Cyber Sleuth, and then there's time before Next Order, or until after Next Order, so we're a ways off. I might as well, like, finish the actual, like, dungeon. I'm just not going to be happy about it. God, this Let's Play is the length of full-length movies. Well, not full length. I think, isn't Toy Story like 70 minutes? We're almost as long as Toy Story. Alright, do I keep going up, or do I go to the right? I'm try up. So I'm trying to come out where that save point is. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Oh, thank God. So I think I'm going to save, if only because I don't want to get a game over and then have to do all of that part over again. That would literally kill me. Like, I would literally murder someone because of that. Well, that wouldn't kill me, I guess. Oh yeah, so you can see the difference in hours. So, at the end of I mean, I'm assuming I left it on. I left my PS3 on, but yeah. If you look I ended at 6 hours, and that was before part 6, I think. I don't know what part it was on. And then between that was including that part and all the time I spent grinding. I went from level 16 to 22 and all of that. Yeah, I think I did that like the first like week or two last semester. So that would have been back in like January that I did this. I didn't realize it's been so long since I played this. Or it would have been February. But I didn't really have anything to play, and I was doing this before I started playing Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, that is how long ago this has been. Wow, it's been like 7 months since I've played this. It really doesn't feel that long. Although to be fair, my entire summer feels like a blur, just because it was just all work. Just work 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Oh God, I don't miss it. I don't. I would rather be in school and have some free time than work and no free time. I mean, I have a cushy job, but still, the fact that I have to be somewhere for 9 hours away from my home 6 or 7 days a week, it's just like I'd rather be home. That's all. Alright, so I saved. Just moving on. I could theoretically just run from people until now. I'm hoping this leads to the boss room. Praying even. Alright, this looks promising. Getting the boss room? Huh? Maybe. Maybe we can finish this part in under an hour and a half. So it's not Digimon World 2 length. Alright, music changed and I got a loading screen. That's a good sign. So here's my exact thought process. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool entrance. And then the second I heard his fucking voice, and then read the dialogue. This is why people hate Data Squad. They fucking butchered Beelzebub. I mean, I understand they couldn't get the original voice actor from Tamers, but this just sounds so fucking stupid. And get your butts kicked? Fuck this guy. Fuck the person who read this line. Fuck the person who wrote this line. Oh my god. So fucking, like, why do they hate, like, their audience? Oh yeah, well, it'll be targeted at, like, teenagers in Japan, and then here we'll target it at 6-year-olds. That makes sense, right? We shouldn't have to edit anything, right? That probably will come across as, like, a perfectly transitioned, like, seamless transition. Alright, let's start with, is there a way to do agility up? Do I have anything like that? Alright, I'll do this. Do critical damage up. So this is all about powering up my heavy hitter. I should be able to kill him in 1 or 2 shots, especially with his speed the way it is. Okay, you can go for him. It's not going to go well for you. We're both Mega Digimon. You got nothing on me. Maybe you should have taken longer to aim your shot. Alright. So we have attack power up, which is good, but not great. Okay, let's go with battle type. Speed boost would be good. All or nothing. Double attack power sounds really good. I want to do Virus Buster Enchant. I'll save the double attack one for other one. Where's VB Enchant? Because all of the Mao Digimon are weak to VB Enchant. That's why I bought 99 of them. So that'll do a bonus on its own. And then he's got critical damage up. I should use an item to just base increase his attack. Good, I still have a chance. Okay. Let's So he's Virus Buster Enchant. Let's do the one that doubles attack. Double attack power, not attack up H, double attack power. And if I get a chance, I'll do double attack, but I don't think I'll get one. I think he's probably gonna go. There we go. Alright, so the one that seemed to do the most damage was Gray Fire. Alright, let's see how much damage this one does on its own. So double attack, Virus Buster Enchant, already strong Digimon. 6,700, okay. Maybe if I hadn't wasted that turn doing... Oh, that almost killed him. I wish I hadn't wasted the turn giving him critical damage up. That seems like a waste. I'm rusty, alright? Leave me alone. I can increase his speed now, though, because as long as he can go again. I could just attack with these two, but it seems like a waste, to be honest. Because if he gets another attack, he's still boosted the same way. Like, he still has the same boosts. They're not one turn, so... I'm a little disappointed I didn't OTK him, but I'm okay with it. I can medium set agility, or I can do grand agility up, I assume? Agility by 500. Yeah, that's pretty grand. He should absolutely be going next. Okay. Let's do this again. Get murked. I do want to see what his critical attack would be. It bothers me that War Greymon doesn't have any voice actions. It didn't tell me the damage because I hit him. And I killed him. Yeah, take a knee. Alright. Not too shabby. Yeah. That was definitely worth an hour-long traversal through a dungeon. Definitely feels that way. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Totally worth it. You guys are cool. What? Who wrote this? Who localized this? God, I fucking... Why is Beelzebub gluttony? Hey, wake up. Why isn't Leviathan gluttony? What the fuck? Boy. So much good food. Huh? See, Beelzebub sin is gluttony. Snacks today are a tasty pudding. You can clearly tell that's Yoshino's voice actor, just like doing their stupidest voice. Oh my god. Why is he getting irritated? You can get annoyed, but that's no reason to be like fucking up, like... Oh my god. This is so stupid. This is like... First of all, he's running backwards. This is like Digimon Young Hunter's level of stupid. Oh, I wonder if he'll get stolen. I'm trying to defend this game. It's making like every effort it can to make it so it's undefendable. Also, the sun is set. Thank God. Get some backstory on that other girl, right? Ow. Or is this showing how one of them became a Mao Digimon? I don't know. Or is this supposed to be Yoshino? Did she dye her hair red? I don't know. It's some random girl.
We made a promise that we'd complete. I promised my daddy. I'm gonna wait next Sunday and the Sunday after.
That's depressing. What did I just watch? Is that some dad's thing? It's been a long time since I've heard the story, so it's hard for me to... having love problems.
Attention everyone. We've detected a Mao class Digimon.
Looks like this is the last How do you know that? There's only one missing child left. We should be able to find...
Yes, deploy.
Alright, so we have one more area to go. And that's all fine and dandy. I don't care. The party's over. Happy Digimon Week. So if you watched it, so if this is going to be released in the order I think it is, there's Digimon World DS on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, now it's Wednesday and should be Data Squad. And then Thursday will be Cyber Sleuth, and then so on Friday there'll be a stream for Digimon World 4. Please come and watch me utterly hate myself enough to play that game. Yeah, so that'll be Digimon Week. Hope you're enjoying. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I... No, I'm sorry. I hope you're having a lot more fun than I am. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.